This is the 18 WJTS News. In tonight's news, the Greater Jasper School Board met Monday night. Over 3,100 pounds of trash picked up in the Patoka Lake cleanup. Mid-States Corridor Project handouts and comment forms are available at 17 public libraries in the area. Zach Ruber talks with the DuBois County Humane Society. Kurt Guxell looks at sports, followed by WJTS Inform with Molly Wuchner and Tasha Stotts of TriCap talking about the Head Start program. All this and more coming up on the 18 WJTS News. Good evening, I'm Bill Potter with the WJTS News. 2 people are dead after a car crash in Warwick County over the weekend. Warwick County Sheriff's deputies responded to the report of a single car crash early Sunday morning on North Folsomville Road. As deputies arrived on the scene, they saw that a car went off the road and struck a tree. Both occupants were ejected from the vehicle and died at the scene. The driver was identified as 43-year-old Brian D. Horner of Tennyson. The passenger was identified as 33-year-old Crystal Glover, also of Tennyson. The Greater Jasper Consolidated School discussed many items at last night's monthly meeting. To kick the meeting off, board members congratulated Superintendent Dr. Tracy Lorai on receiving the 2019 Athena Award. Then the regular meeting was closed and Dr. Lorai took over for the budget hearing. The budget for the 2020 school year is a little over $37 million. Dr. Lorai then went into budget specifics. The 2020 advertised tax levy is $1.79 per $100 of assessed values. During the budgeting process, the Department of Local Government will cut this rate. After closing the budget hearing, the board returned to their regular meeting. The Jasper Consolidated School athletics trainer, Brian Lewis, presented the athletic department report to the board. Lewis talked about their recent athletic achievements and highlighted their newest purchase. Last year, the department invested in a new electronic sign. This cost them about $23,000. But Lewis says it's quite an investment because of local business advertising on this sign. It brings in around $33,000 a year. The board then talked about school transportation. Staff has reviewed all buses and routes to make sure they meet the new legislative requirements. Board members also want to recognize their bus drivers for being patient and learning their new traffic patterns quickly. Towards the end of the meeting, construction personnel updated the school board on the new elementary school. They say they are making progress and getting closer to completion. One of their final steps is the playground. To help with the cost, the school received a $2,745 Kaboom grant. This money will go towards funding new equipment for the playground. A public budget hearing is scheduled for September 4th at 7:30 a.m. in the administrative building to receive public comment on bargaining items prior to the start of formal bargaining. The next regular Greater Jasper School Board meeting is scheduled for September 23rd in the administration building. And a follow-up to last night's story on the Patoka Lake cleanup, the 13th annual Patoka Lake cleanup that was held on Saturday, August 24th, brought in an incredible amount of 222 volunteers, including those helping with the event. Together, they were able to rid the lake and surrounding roadways of some 3,100 pounds of trash and recyclables. In addition to the 2,600 pounds of trash heading to a landfill, recycled items included 3 tires and 300 pounds of plastic, aluminum, and other metals. Volunteers picked up litter to help ensure clean drinking water for more than 100,000 southern Indiana residents and to beautify the shoreline. Volunteers consisted of individuals, families, friends, and numerous high school students, scout troops, and businesses and organizations utilizing it as a service project. It is now easier than ever for residents to learn more and give input on the Mid-States Corridor project. Project handouts and comment forms are available at 17 public libraries in the area. Project team members will pick up the sheets and consider all of the comments. These are the same handouts and forms shared at the public meetings held earlier this month. These meetings were held in Washington, French Lick, and Jasper. A complete list of library locations can be found on the Mid-States Corridor website. All handouts and forms will be available until September 20th. The Huntingburg Water Department is flushing out fire hydrants. This process will last from Tuesday, September 3rd, that's next Tuesday, through Friday, October 4th. Flushing times will typically be Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. at various locations around the city. Flushing is the best way to improve water quality. It also is necessary preventive maintenance to make sure the hydrants have proper waterline functions. Water will be safe to drink. However, residents are urged to be attentive before doing laundry. The Water Department advises residents to run cold water through their taps 5 to 7 minutes to clear any discoloration. If a resident does not do this step, it may change the color of their laundry. The City of Huntingburg is not responsible for the cleaning or the replacement of those items. The annual St. Mildred Parish Fall Picnic will be held on the church grounds on Sunday, September 15th, so start planning now. Boy Scout Troop 102 will open the event with the presentation of colors and honor guard. Live music will be available throughout the day with performances by the Tresh Brothers, Shady Trio, and the Hagedorn family, as well as the Gatwoods. New this year is an indoor concert by the Celebration Singers from noon to 1 p.m. Time is Central. An architectural tour of the parish church will also be held. Other activities include a free kids zone with games and activities, clowning around with the Hottie Shrine Funsters, bingo, quilts, a theme basket raffle, country store, crafty corner, and an all-cash raffle with $5,000 in prizes. Quilts may be purchased outright for $450 before 10 a.m. Central or between rounds at the quilt wheel stand. The food court will offer traditional German tenderloins, burgers, curly fries and cheese, and the parish's famous soup sold by the bowl or gallon. Other choices include walking tacos, loaded baked potatoes, homemade pies, lemon shake-ups, and hand-dipped ice cream by the Barge Inn. Fried chicken dinners will be served beginning at 10 a.m. Central. Both dine-in and carry-out are available. Famous soup by the bowl or gallon will be sold throughout the day. That'll be sold at the north side of the parish grounds. Gallons of soup are available starting at 8:30 a.m. at the Knights of Columbus Council 5599, located along State Road 62. Winners of the Kids Zone prizes, theme baskets, special quilts, and cash raffle will be announced at 3 p.m. Central. Parking is available on the parish grounds with overflow parking at the St. Mildred Community Center. Handicap parking with shuttle service is offered along Brewery Street. Shuttle service will be available at all parking venues. A festival tent will be available for dining along with shaded seating areas on the grounds. Again, that's the St. Mildred Parish Picnic, September the 15th. Superior Ag has announced the addition of Hillary Mason as grain merchandiser at the Princeton Grain Facility. Mason comes to the Superior Ag team with over 6 years of merchandising experience. She received her associate's degree from Wabash Valley in agribusiness and earned her bachelor's degree from Murray State in ag business. She holds both a Series 3 and a Series 30 Grain Future license. Grain Division Manager Nick Mitchell says that they are thrilled to have Mason on the team and that her main focus will be working directly with farmers to help them with marketing plans and strengthening relationships by helping farmers manage their risk. Mason is expected to bring additional expertise to their grain merchandising team. The Blues on the Rock Festival is returning for its 5th year. The Rockport-based music festival showcasing blues music will include 5 bands, craft beer, food, and a variety of goods for sale from vendors. Artists include Jonas Cohen, Beyond Blue, Bosco France, the Sean Murphy Band, Muddy Gut, along with special guest David Dunavant. The 5th annual Blues on the Rock Festival is set to be held at Rockport City Park on September 1st from 2 p.m. to midnight Central Time. Admission is $10 per person, with guests 12 and under are free. That has been a look at your local news. Stay tuned. Zach Ruber pays his weekly visit to the Dubois County Humane Society. Then it's your local outlook and weather forecast on 18 WJTS. We are local people watching local people.